And it still says we're waiting here.
Uh,
Apparently, there's a good sized delay. So,
and it's showing up live on mine.
yeah, I think mine said there's only 6 people watching. So,
Well, hi everybody.
yeah, I guess we'll go ahead and get the thing started. So, all right, folks, welcome back to the Not So Lively live chat for today, which is the 12th of June, 2019. Was gone last week because I was at an event. I've actually been on a 12-day stretch, so tomorrow I finally get a day off, which I'm kind of happy for. So the rules of live chat is keep it clean, which I know things will get dirty and no cussing. So I know we'll all be saying shit, all kinds of shit. So, but the only thing we're really going to enforce is no politics. We will not allow politics on the discussion. Jeremy, who is our moderator, if you see politics, just delete the post on there, the comment. Yep. So with that, we get started. So tonight I have Jeremy Gunslinger on here as well, and somebody comment on this live stream down there below and remind me to add people's links to their channels because I keep forgetting to do that. But we got Jeremy Gunslinger. We might have some other folks show up. In fact, I just got a message here. Oh, that's from another guy about posting a link. So anyway, I got sent links to Santee from the Arizona Ghost Riders. I sent one to Michael Sines and Dustin Weiniger. So we'll wait and see if they're gonna maybe show up here. But for right now, it's just me and Jeremy. So we're going to talk black powder guns and stuff, and then whatever else pops up, and just like it usually always is for all you that are returning. So while I'm waiting here, I'm gonna post a link here.
All right.
So Jeremy, go ahead and entertain him while I'm typing this up.
All right. Well, I remember. I can't remember if it was last live stream or the stream before that. Dustin said something about he keeps one nipple off of his cap and ball revolvers. That way he knows not to load it. And so, so he unloads 5. So I went ahead and did that to both of my cylinders for my Remington. That way I don't accidentally load a 6th one and don't cap it. And then kaboom. Because that has actually happened to me when I had the Navy.
Yeah, I mean, most places you shoot in competition, they only let you have 5 nipples in there anyway, so because you're only allowed to load 5.
I have my notifications off. What the? Hold on. I have
no worries, dude. No worries. Shit happens. Let's see.
But yeah, the one I go to, you can load all 6, but you can only cap them after you're at the shooting line, and you have to have it pointing downrange, and this hand cannot be past the cylinder front at all, or else you will be disqualified for the whole thing. I have seen someone get disqualified because of that. Because they grab their hand up here. They consider that a safety violation. Which I can understand. You push a little too hard on that nipple, it goes off.
Yeah, it's go through your hand.
Yeah. And I don't know about them, but I load mine with 30 grains and a round ball, and my round balls drop about 80 grains, and yeah, I like my fingers.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right. I gotta take I know my hair is a mess and it looks like crap, but I ain't had a chance to shower. I've been so damn busy for the last week and a half or 2 weeks or whatever the frick it's been.
Oh, I bet you're gonna love getting in there and taking a shower then.
Yeah. Especially when I'm at a living history event, and historically bathing was not a common thing to happen, so I haven't bathed in 12 days.
Oh, that movie role I was telling you about, I turned it down.
Oh.
Yeah, it was poor writing. The first like 2 or 3 pages was good. Then, wow,
A little low budget B Western.
it went to like, what the puck is this?
Right.
Like
Right.
they wrote it while stoned and drunk at the same time, and I'm not going to put my face and all that stuff on something I'm not happy with.
I don't blame you there. All right, so we got 3 comments. George Gooding says hello. Ray Land says hi from Georgia. Squibload says even. Hi, Squib.
There they are.
So far, that's all the comments that we got so far. 11
Hello,
fun.
everybody. Sorry.
So, yeah, this might be a not so lively live chat tonight. That's all right because I'm wore out and beat.
I was actually surprised to get an invite, honestly.
Yeah, well, I was gonna come home because I got off early today. I got off at 3:30, but I had to go visit a friend of mine. Is my one friend that I used to work with me there at my job. He finally succumbed to cancer. He passed not this past Sunday, but the Sunday before that. So it'd be just a little over a week ago.
Well, condolences on your loss.
Yeah, it was a real loss to us because he was one hell of a guy. But I'm glad he didn't have to suffer with cancer for as long as he could have.
Yeah, that is a good thing.
Yeah, but he's really missed. And I thought, I better go and see his wife tonight. So I went and visited her. She's a good friend too. So
Yeah.
they were always good to me, and I always think fondly of them.
Looking out, Lynn, I think is how you say that, says, what's your,
look out, Lynn. Yeah.
ask what's our favorite black powder gun and why?
The one in my hand.
Oh. Hey, Lynn, does this answer your questions?
Yeah.
I find it funny. You grab a Colt, I grab my Remington.
Oh, any Colt. I'd take a Colt over Remington any day. Walker is one of my favorite. And these are really, after I redid these, because I redid the grips on these and I redid the cylinders, I'm really, really loving my Walkers. They are just really beautiful. Something about them that sings.
Yeah, he says nice sound effects in the background. Trains are cool. That's not a sound effect, buddy.
No, that's freaking train yard. It's 100 yards off the back door of my house, 150, whatever it is.
You could probably hop on that and get free train travel, huh?
Oh, God. We had a guy do that a couple of years ago. Only the law was after him because he beat his wife. But anyway, yeah, I guess he got up on the boxcar and then that car rocked and he fell straight down and went under the wheel and it split him right up the middle.
But yeah, yes, 1858. Yeah, that's an 1858. And I'm also, this is the Army. I'm going to be getting the 58 in the Remington and Navy. I know it's probably not needed, but I like the solid frame on the Remingtons the best.
They collect fouling. I've never been able to get through one more than 40 some rounds. Basically, a Colt will outrun a Remington most times at their gun range.
Maybe it's because I switch between cylinders.
Oh, I
I
couldn't
don't have that as much.
But
I would have to. I think I might do that. Just cast up a bunch of round balls, which I got to do anyway.
And really, the whole strength thing, that's a moot point because Remington shoots the same ammo as what the Colt does.
That is true. Oh, I don't know if this falls underneath politics, but the U.S. mail service and messing up your bullet tips, does that count as politics?
No.
Okay. Yeah, look at this thing. Michael Sines sent these to me, and I want to go look at all of them.
I can't see what happened to him.
Hold on.
Oh, crap. Yeah, they screwed that one up good, didn't they?
Yeah, here's what it's supposed to look like. All right.
Right. Oh, crap.
Yeah. But it's pure lead, so it's a mess up, and I got a mess up of 20-1 lead. And I don't see if there's how much noticeable difference by just whacking them with the hammer and hitting them, scraping with a file is.
Hmm.
But also my favorite rifle, I have to tell you, is the Sharps.
Oh, I love a good Sharps. I've got a 74 model. I'd like to have a black powder, but I haven't heard great things about the new ones and their ability to fire reliably, so I haven't bought one.
I don't know. Only thing I would say is just send me your breech block and I'll make it work. I'll get it working.
If I could, I'd like to get a 63 Sharps that's converted to cartridge, and I'd like to get it in 50/70. Holy crap, it's hot in here.
Michael, I think, has a lever action, and I can't remember which one.
Oh, yeah, he's got the 76 and 50/95.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I wish me and him lived closer. I'd love to take that out to the range.
Oh, man, the ammo for that is spendy.
Oh, I bet. I think he said it was like $20 for like 10 of the 10 shells just for the brass. I think it was.
Yeah, it ain't cheap. That's why I didn't get the one that I looked at. Trying to open my window and not drop crap down on top of my head at the same time.
Yeah, that's kind of hard to do.
Especially when all my junk that I don't use, like. See, I live in my house that my great grandmother used to live in, and I still got her shit sitting around the house. And looking at the screen, it almost looks like there's some more bullets up there. There's this thing. It's full of. What is this full of? Oh, that's full of musket balls. Probably 69 cals.
Hey.
Yeah, they're 69 caliber, so them aren't very good for my musket, but
yeah, Lynn, trying to get someone into black powder is kind of hard sometimes. Oh, I got started teaching my brother how to cast and reload, and he's enjoying it.
good. What the hell is on this disc?
Oh, I figured out how I could get. It's going to be cheaper for me to get my my other laptop that I like better fixed than it is to send the one that I send it back and get a brand new one. So I'm just going to do that because it was going to cost me like $80 to send it back to them.
I got my laptop for free.
Lucky.
Yeah, I ordered it online off Amazon used. I paid $400 for it, and it's a pretty good computer. I mean, $1,000 computer for $400. I was pretty happy. The computer came in, would not work, didn't work for that crap, couldn't get it to turn on or do nothing. So I emailed the company for my desktop, and I told them, I said, I've been working on this thing for several hours, and I said, it will not turn on, it won't do nothing. So I took it to my IT guy, and he got it fixed. got to where it's working, and they've emailed me back a couple weeks later, and they said, "We've given you a full refund. We don't want the computer back."
Oh, that's basically what they've done with this one. That's why I'm just waiting on the refund to hit my bank.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use it. I paid $500 for it, brand spanking new.
Nice.
Oh, my mother, because someone got rude with my mother at Walmart, she got $100 off of her laptop.
Nice.
I'm we're gonna get kicked out of Walmart. I was thinking we're gonna get kicked out of Walmart because of this. Oh.
Lookout Lynn says, "Good night, guys. Dinner's ready, and my wife isn't patient." That's why you got to watch us on the smartphone. Then you can take us in while you're eating dinner.
Yeah.
Hell, all the kids are doing it now these days.
Oh, my kids won't. Shit, no.
Well, I found the best way to not have to worry about what your kids are going to do is just to not have any.
Yeah. But at the same time, I'm dating a lady that has 2 of them, and they're adorable as hell. They are. Oh.
Good. You think so?
I got told by the doctors I can no longer drink any kind of alcoholic beverage.
Why, you got liver cirrhosis?
No. It messes with my medication.
Oh, well, that'll do it.
They didn't tell me. They said, "Oh, yeah, you can have a drink every so often." Been taking the same medicines for 6 years. Okay, I think my live chat. There he goes. Because I wasn't seeing that good night, guys. My live chat's being weird tonight.
Oh, everything's kind of delayed up, yeah.
I don't know what's going on. But, yeah, so I'm going to show everybody. So I showed you. I'm going to show everybody else what I was doing today. It did not break.
You dropped the baby.
Yeah, believe it or not, there's about 50 in this box of 5460 cartridges. My hand is sore from sewing. And also, I had to make me a 44 caliber mold because I lost my Chris Manley mold dowel, so I had to make me a new one because I wanted to. I saw a post asking if you could make paper cartridges with round ball. Yeah, that's 30 grains with the round ball on top of it. 4x2. Works.
If it works, it works.
Yeah. I just gotta get it out of here for that bring. Okay. You know what's funny? I had bought kept forgetting that I had coffee filters and would buy more coffee filters to the point where I had a coffee, like 2 or 3 things of coffee filters full of them, coffee cans full of them. Then I bought a coffee mesh so I could be using coffee filters to make paper cartridges. Yeah. Where is everybody? There's 11 people watching.
Yeah, it's pretty quiet tonight.
Yeah, what's going on, guys? Say hi. Say something.
Oh, in fact, I just been on my Facebook kind of scrolling around like, oh, well.
Oh, I will be finally getting my double holster rig. Squidload's driving. You be safe, Squidload. But yeah, I don't know if you've ever read the Smoke Jensen books, but he has a double rig that I've always wanted.
Mm-hmm.
But I was gonna have to have it be built custom. And I finally found a guy that was willing to do it.
I think you remember you saying something about that last time we was talking. It was like $400 or something.
Yeah. But all thing is, he got a thing from like a couple. I think it was movie or something like that deals, and so he had to push order back. But yeah, he said he's starting to work on it. Squidload's taking us shopping. What you shopping for, Squidload?
Shopping for ammo? Oh wait, grocery stores don't carry that.
Apparently, you've never been to Arkansas.
No, I haven't never been to Arkansas.
I have. Yeah. Well, it's not around no more, but because it burnt down. There used to be where I used to live. There used to be a grocery store. Squibload says his grocery store has ammo. A grocery store literally at the end of the road where I lived on that had carried ammunition, groceries, and liquor. But it was only open during hunting season.
Ah.
And
Squibload says, I reload, why buy new? You always use fresh brass.
that is true. I don't know if you're subscribed to him. Have you seen Eagle Eyes Shooting's last video?
Yeah, I watched a lot of his stuff when I was getting into my 6.5 Creedmoor, but I haven't watched anything lately.
He was doing. He got, I think it was 350 Legend. I think it is.
Oh yeah, the 350. Yeah, I've been shooting that for a little while now.
Oh, he got, I think it was Winchester. And he got a couple bad ones.
Yeah, I was watching Military Arms is just now starting to test a 350 Legend, and they got a bolt action rifle, and they said that the bullets are like 3.54 instead of 3.57 diameter, so they're too small.
Well, his was he was having case head separations and all that stuff. I'm sitting here thinking, yeah, you want me to be shooting these modern rifles and have all that problem, but I've never had that problem out of any of my muzzleloaders, any of my black powder guns. Worst thing that's happened to me is I dry ball. But the good thing about I love my Bobcat because it has this little space to where it will not go any farther. That I know you're not supposed to do this, but you can take that clean out screw out and dump a little powder behind it. I know you're not supposed to, but it works if you dry ball.
Six Shooter Texan says beer bait and ammo, best type of store. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. I thought about opening.
Oh, go ahead, Jeremy.
I said I thought about opening up because that place is been up for sale for the last 6 years. I thought about buying it out and opening me a store like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just so hard to get.
But it takes money to make money.
Yeah.
See, George Gooding says, just trying to stay awake. Hate to say it, but I miss doing this on Saturday nights. It's a real bear having to get up at 5 a.m. and go to work on Thursday morning. Yeah, well, for me it is Saturday night because I'm off on Thursdays and Fridays, and I was having to be up at 5 a.m. myself on Sunday mornings because I was on the opening shift, so that's why we moved it to Wednesday nights, but kind of screwing with everybody else. Nothing ever works perfect.
Me and Michael in Warsaw is moving ours to after Georgia Shooting Connections, just because. He's buying apparently purified water for brewing coffee.
Yeah, it's been there for a while.
It just popped up on mine. Like all the ones you just read just popped up.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a lag. Things are lagging tonight. Pat Putnam says, "Woo, your lip ferret and suit catcher are coming back, Duke. I was worried about you. Their smooth faces make me paranoid." Yeah, I'm glad it's coming back, but it's slower than I would like to have it. I'd like to have it back down to here where it was at, but shit happens.
I was surprised it didn't come back overnight.
Oh, my beard don't grow real fast. Now, I had a friend in high school. Him and I worked at the grocery store here in my hometown together for a number of years, and he had to carry a freaking razor and shaving cream with him. His 5 o'clock shadow would show up 15 minutes after he shaved. He could have had the beard that I had in probably about a week and a half. He had the fastest growing facial hair I ever did see on a person.
Yeah, I don't want like a Santa Claus beard.
Oh, I was gonna try to grow mine out. I was gonna have the Jeb Stewart beard.
It's just this already right underneath here is tickling, and I just don't like it now.
Pat Putnam says I had that problem with boot. Oh. No, if I had just shaved this and left this, I could have played George B. McClellan, but he's a damn Yankee, so.
Yeah, let's not play Yankees. And what's bad is I'm dating a Yankee.
What the hell's the matter with you?
She's sophisticated, that's what. Shoot,
What's this one look like?
I'll send you a picture. I'll send you a picture real quick. Hold on.
All right.
Hold on. Can't send you none of those.
Well, you could send them to me, but.
No, I can't.
Yeah. Well, sure you could. There ain't no law that says you can't do something. Not saying you won't get your butt kicked for it, but.
Okay, now how in the world do I do this? There we go. I don't think you would prefer those type of pictures.
Well, if they're pictures of you, no. Oh, what the hell. I guess I still got my dingers turned on too.
Squibload said he married a Yankee. Hey, at least I'm not as bad as Squibload yet.
Yeah. That's all right. Marry whoever you want to marry.
But here's the thing. She's only 5 minutes from the Mason-Dixon line.
I'm a long ways from any Mason-Dixon line.
True. Pat Mutnam said, I did a bad thing the other day, then Cabela's made it worse. I have to hear this story.
What'd you bring home? How much butt kicking did it involve?
How much did you tell your wife you paid for it?
See, this is a nice thing about not being married or not having a girlfriend. I don't have to tell them what the hell I did for anything.
Oh, I used to tell mine that what I paid for just to piss her off. I would. Literally, near the end, all she wanted to do is be on her damn phone or computer. Which is funny. I got at the end. Haha. So.
Oh, he bought a Miroku Winchester 73 with a short stroke kit in it. Holy crap, I bet you. Paid a big amount of money in that. Squibload says my wife gets upset with me if I don't buy a new gun. Ha! That's a first.
So let me guess, Pat. You only told her you paid $800 for it.
Holy crap, $1,850? Jesus. Hey, Pat, while you're buying them, buy me one too.
Shoot, you can send me one too.
Actually, I'd take a pair of Pieta Pattersons with spare cylinders. Still be cheaper than that.
Oh, Pat, that's where you made the mistake. It was on it. I did it on purpose.
This is why I don't get married. I don't have to lie to my wife about what I paid for a gun.
Well, I mean, if I have to lie, I don't want to be in the relationship anyway. Squibload said she might get more upset with me if I don't get her one too.
Well, then you found a really good woman.
Yeah.
Peter Texan says the wife is going to buy me a 380 Easy MP for Father's Day. I just not told her yet. Oh, Jesus. Oh, that's great.
God. See, that's why I want kids. So the kids can buy me the guns for Father's Day.
How about a wife that buys you guns as gifts? Yeah, if I can find a woman that would buy me a gun every week, I'd marry her. But she'd have to buy me a gun every freaking week. So she better be loaded and have one hell of a good job.
Shoot, if she'd done that, you wouldn't care if she was 89 years old. Would
Probably
you? Shoot, I wouldn't care either. What am I talking about?
Yeah. As long as she didn't try to sleep in the same bed as me, I wouldn't give a shit.
Oh, I'd let her at least get some cuddles. Shit.
No.
No, because that'd be kind of like sleep. Never mind. Because my grandmother's that old.
You just had to freaking go there, didn't you?
Cabela's gave me a card that said that's she was mad about. Okay, now what the card was.
Yeah, Cabela's cards, them are they can get to be spendy. I don't know. I got one now that's kind of getting up there.
Okay, I've never bought anything at Cabela's because the nearest Cabela is in the next state for me. What in the world's a Cabela card?
It's a credit card that's with Cabela's.
Oh, okay.
It used to be Visa, now it's MasterCard because when the Bass Pro bought them out, they had to switch over to MasterCard, Capital One. And the interest rates went up on them because I'm kind of getting screwed now. But anyway, yeah, they start you off on a $2,000 credit limit, and then they boost you up as you go along. And I use it to buy a lot of shit. Just keep it paid off that way and keep my credit score up and good.
Yeah, I don't have a credit card at all.
Yeah, well, I got mine because I wanted a Sharps rifle when I graduated college, and the only way I was going to afford it is to put it on a credit card, so I bought it. Took me a year to pay it off that first year out of college, but now it doesn't take that long. But the credit card caught up with me this past winter, and because every time I get the sucker paid down, I'd have something else big to come up, and I'd use it to buy that, thinking, well, I can pay off later down the road, and then next thing I know, I'm up to $3,000, and now I'm focused on getting it back down to nothing.
That's why I don't have a lot of guns.
Yeah. Well, that's why I never pay full price for a gun either. I've got 2 guns in my house that I paid full price for.
My wife, my ex-wife paid for the Navy full price. And I bought one Remington at full price. Then I bought the Sharps used, the Bobcat used, the Knight used, and the second. I said the second Remington. Yeah, the rest of my guns used, and then with 22 WMR I inherited.
This one I almost paid full price for.
What was wrong with it?
Nothing. I got it from Bud's Gun Shop, so I got a fairly good deal. I got it for about $50 less. But see, is it this one? Yeah, it's this one. This one I paid $75 total for.
Lucky.
Yeah,
I think
the right time.
I think I paid around 150 for this one used. But when I got it, okay, I should say used, it wasn't even out of the freaking box and shot one time.
Right.
So I paid used I bought, paid $150 for a used revolver. I mean, it still had the oil on it that they put on it at the factory.
Gotcha.
The guy that bought it was going to do it. Then he decided he wasn't, and already bought the revolver. And so he sold it to the guy I got it to, and he had a Colt collection, and the Remington, stood out, and so he sold it to me. Hey, I was going to get one anyway, and it was cheaper, so. Anybody shop at pawn shops? What do you think I got the Bobcat and the Knight? Paid literally $25 for the Bobcat and $50 for the Knight. But yeah. I'm not playing. Those were cheap as all get out. Oh, I don't know if you saw this or not on Facebook. There was a guy. Let me get it. Where the safety Nazis won't go nuts. That was asking because he found his cap and ball revolver unloaded.
Good way to frick it up.
Oh yeah, asking if it was okay if he could file on the sides, like to move the hammer back. Move the meaty part right here back. I'm like, it's not going to go any farther forward because, well, at least on my revolver, this little curve right here ends right there almost ends right there at the body.
Right. When you, that's just no.
I mean,
you should never dry fire any of these old style guns.
No.
Even if you take the nipples out, you shouldn't dry fire them because they're you'll damage the hand or the hammer on the frame.
Yeah.
Doug Powell says I picked up a nice Navy Arms 1860 at my local pawn shop for $125. That was a pretty good deal. Yeah, a Remington. I think I paid $100 for it at on consignment at a gun store. That was the one of the cheaper ones I've got away with. But most of my guns, I buy them on sale. And I save, anywhere from $50 to $100 on them. But I'm also single. I eat a lot of ramen, and I basically live in a house that I'm allowed to live in here free as long as, I don't screw up the house and I help take care of the place. So, plus it's part of my inheritance anyway, so it doesn't matter. But anyway, yeah, that's how I'm able to afford all the guns I buy.
I think the next two ones that I get is going to be a 36 caliber Remington and maybe a flintlock kit or I'm not sure if it's going to be a rifle or a pistol yet. But I've noticed that quality control at like Midway is spotty. You got anything?
Well, I get a lot of my stuff from Midway, and I have pretty good luck with them.
Well, I'm talking about for like my reloading stuff. It seems like all great and fine. I bought two cap and ball revolvers from them. First one, the trigger and bolt spring broke on it, and the second one, not 10 shots into it, the loading lever breaks on it.
I've bought most of my black powder guns from Midway, and I mean most of them. And I've had really, really good luck with Midway.
Are you buying Uberti or Pieta?
Uberti?
I'm buying Pieta. That's what I'm saying. I'm thinking.
I've bought Uberti guns from Dixie Gunworks and gotten screwed on every one of them.
And that's kind of how I've been with the Pieta from Midway. I don't know. Maybe someone there doesn't like me, and someone there where you're buying yours doesn't like you.
Well, I wasn't so mad about the guns quality that come from Dixie Gunworks. It was when I was trying to rectify it, and I said, I just need this part. Can you send it to me? And they said, well, you have to be a qualified gunsmith to do that. And I was like, you know what? I've been working on these ever since I got started in the hobby. I know exactly how they work. But, if that's how you want to treat your customers, then fine. I won't be doing business with you anymore.
Yeah, I was going to get a part. I was going to get my Navy trigger and bolt spring from them. They cut that bullshit. And I'm like, it's not a gun, so therefore I don't need any kind of gunsmithing certification. So by the state of Arkansas, which I live in, so you can take that up your butt and shove it. Now, what else bullshit excuse you going to give me? They hung up on the phone. I call people on their bullshit. Excuse my language. But yeah.
No worries.
Yeah, this is what I done with mine. The one that the loading lever broke.
Just a second. I'm trying to figure something out here. Did you convert it to cartridge?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be the way to do it.
And I actually like the Taylor & Co. The Taylor & Co. I really like it.
Good.
Oh, I can't remember which live stream it was. But I was telling you, I was one I was at. I can't remember. It was on this channel or your main channel when you were doing live streams over there. I was telling you that this one would, and then like suddenly do that. It finally stopped doing that. It goes click, and then does it. It's like a click really fast, but not as fast as it was.
Yeah, finally getting kind of lined up and broke in.
Yeah, I think that's what the problem is. It's not broke in yet. But the only thing is, they stripped the screw putting it in there, and so I can't take any of the internals out. I'm having to take a pressure washer, one of those little 1 liter pressure washers,
Right.
putting everything like this and just blasting all the fouling out until it runs clean. And then oiling the heck out of it and just hoping and praying I got, it's not going to break on me.
Right.
I thought at first just take the loading lever off that one and put it on this one, making that one the cartridge. But the screw won't work on this one. And I don't know why. They're both Pieta, but this loading lever will not fit in this hole at all. But slides like glass in that one.
Who knows? Oh, crap. I'm ready to go to sleep. Jesus.
What was that?
So I'm about ready to fall asleep.
No. When you do these, there's like 4 or 5 people on here,
Yeah, I don't know. Michael figured Michael would join in, but he might have had something pop up because he didn't even respond to me on the messenger. And then Dustin and Santee haven't showed up yet, so they're probably busy. But yeah, I
Right.
probably shouldn't have changed to Wednesday nights, but it's about the only night I got free. Other than I could do Thursday night. Friday night, I'm really leery about doing because I got to work on Saturday. So
Yeah.
it sounds like everybody else is doing stuff on Friday night at some point. So
I just it's a idea we're trying out and see. 6-shooter Texas says I've been waiting 2 months for my loading lever from Taylor's and Company. Uh,
yeah, Taylor. Sometimes it takes them a while to get stuff in. I mean, I ordered a gun barrel from them, and it took over a year and a half for it to get in. The one for my Richards Mason took over a year and a half for that part to get in. So, um, yeah, Taylor's takes a while.
well, mine's at Taylor's and Company, but I bought it off of Midway.
Right.
That's why I'm saying it's. I'm not ever buying. If I buy from Midway again, I'm gonna get a Uberti just to see if. Just to
Yeah, I've
see.
had pretty good luck with them.
Uh, hey, Stephen Thompson. He's usually pretty regular on my channel.
Hey, Steven. Uh,
I'm surprised. This must be a not so lively. The trolls are not even active yet.
yeah, I know.
It must be because you missed last week.
That could be. And I didn't give a very much of a warning for this one either, so. But I'm just about wore out. I think we're gonna shut this one down at 10 o'clock my time, so another 45 minutes.
All right, that's fine with me. Like I said, I'm surprised I even got an invite.
Yeah. Well, if I hadn't invited you, I wouldn't have had anybody on here. I'd have done shut the thing off and went to bed. But it's really quiet here tonight.
And well, it's been kind of a relaxed week for once. Not a lot of BS is going on. Stuff like that.
So,
Oh, do you have you? I can't remember. Have you ever shot any muskets that took musket caps on your channel before?
no, I've never. I've wanted to get a couple, but I just can't find the justification to buy them.
Well, if you ever do, I highly suggest these RWS caps.
Oh yeah, that's what I'll go with.
I don't know. It just seems like they're hotter and they work.
Yeah, I was talking with somebody that was shooting one of those newer sharps, and he said that the RWS work better on the sharps, the newer sharps. They'll fire more regularly than the CCI caps will.
If I'm not mistaken, the CCI caps are meant for like reenactors, where it just basically it's meant for a pop and a lot of smoke. That's about it.
Oh, I've even heard you won't even get that. Jesus, do I want to bid on that Patterson? That's a pretty good price, but I'm afraid it's going to go way up. Fuck it.
Put a dollar over the bid that it is at now. If it goes up more than that, I wouldn't go for it. Well, it depends on how much. How much is it?
371.
I wouldn't pay that much. Of course, I'm a cheapskate too, so.
Yeah, well, for Patterson, you gotta
Yeah.
pay. Because I bought mine, I paid 400 for mine.
Mm.
That was used.
Well, I can't complain too much because I paid close to a little. I think a little over 1,000 for my sharps.
Yeah.
Something like that. I paid a good pretty penny for. Well, good pretty quarter for it.
Right. Well,
But I mean, it's worth it.
yeah, I bought my Uberti Patterson, but I've been wanting a pair, and I have not been able to find a Uberti Patterson that doesn't have the attached loading lever. So I'm kind of getting to the point where I'm thinking I'm going to buy a pair of Pietas instead of the Uberti, and get a pair of them with a spare cylinder for each. Because I'm wanting to put together for a living history program my Texas Ranger get up from 1844 era, 1844 45. So I need a pair of need a pair of Pattersons, and the Pietas are closer to what the Texas Navy had. But
What more?
the Pieta Pattersons went up to $780 a piece.
Oh, I bet.
They are spendy. I should have bought them when they was $500 a piece, and I thought they was too high.
Well, it's. I hate to say it. It's. Oh no, I can't go into that because that's politics. I know why they're like that, but
Yeah, well, I ain't so much politics. It's just that the Pietas don't bring in. They're not a lot of people buy them, and they're difficult to make. Trapper Paul says, "Is this the usual day for this? I didn't see anything last week." Yeah, this is the usual day. Last week I was doing an overnight at work, so I was not available to do this. So we didn't have it last week, but from here on out, we should be having it until something else comes up that we don't have it. But yeah, this time we run at about 8 o'clock tonight. I started at 8:30 because I didn't get home till 7:30, and I had to do some stuff around the house when I got home. But yeah, we try to run it from 8 to 10. We ran one for 6 hours once. I'm not doing that again.
yeah. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
And we kind of threw all the rules out the book on that one.
Yeah, and that's the only one that I've gotten the thumbs down on was that one when we broke the rules. So
I wonder what they thumbed down.
I don't know. Imagine probably politics was a big thing on that. So
Oh, that's something me and my stepdad don't get along. Agree with on is politics.
I don't agree with a lot of people on politics, but that's because I live in Colorado and I'm getting into politics, so we're gonna quit that before I kick myself.
I can't remember which one that is, Trapper Paul. He said he'll have to rewatch it. I can't remember which one that is.
It was the last one on the main channel.
What?
I think.
Was it the last? It was either the last or the next to last, I believe.
One of the two. It's the only one that's 6 hours long.
Yeah. Hold on. 1 second. Sorry, phone was going off in the house.
No worries.
But I found out something about these, by the way. So I was going to use this to slug my sharps bore because it's already messed up.
Right.
Yeah, these Christmas trees, they'll go all the way up until this very last band, and it will not go any farther at all. It just stops there. And I was hitting on this thing with a hammer.
Ah.
Yeah, it was. So I'm a little worried shooting these out, but yeah, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a little circle at the bottom where I was trying to hit it with. I was hitting this little short ramrod.
Oops.
Yeah, right there.
Oh, Dustin just messaged me and said he wouldn't be able to join.
He would or wouldn't?
He would not.
Oh. Sucks.
6-shooter Texan says, night, guys. We'll see you, 6-shooter.
Night.
Pretty, like I said, it's pretty damn quiet around here.
When you make paper cartridges, what do you use? I can't remember.
I use nitrated coffee filter, but I'm haven't been making any here because my fingers. I mean, I can do lots of different things, but rolling a freaking paper cartridge is the biggest pain in the butt.
Are you Pat Punham? If you're saying night to us, night. If you're saying night to 6-shooter Texan, okay. Squibload says still on the road.
On the road again. Just never going to get off the road again.
Right?
Oh. Yeah, $780 for a Pieta Patterson now. And nobody has them in stock.
It's probably why they're that much. They'd have to back order them.
Yeah, well, Pieta's taken over EMF, so that's probably why they haven't imported any here lately. But I wish Uberti would start making them again, or else Pieta start making them like Uberti, because Uberti, their Pattersons they look almost identical to the originals, but Pieta just blues everything, so they're all just plain blued. There's no tone to them, and it kind of sucks.
Yeah, Pat, I did too, because I lost the one I had from him about the cartridge formers. I lost the one. It's somewhere in my house somewhere.
Well, somebody was making them for him. They was 3D printing them with his blessing. And that's ones where I got mine, but I tried using them and I cannot get my freaking fingers to cooperate. I can't hold them steady enough to put everything together and not make a mess. So I kind of gave up on it.
Here's my cartridge. Go ahead, sorry.
I was going to say that, and you got to modify the freaking gun so that the paper cartridges could work. So I didn't feel like doing that, so I just gave up on them and I quit making them.
I never had that problem with mine.
Tell you what, on Uberti 1860 and 51 Navy, you can't use any of those paper cartridges to load it. It'll tear them out, and the powder will go everywhere. The only one that I can get the paper cartridges to work on is the 61 Navy, and it's got enough clearance for them to get underneath there. But I just quit making them.
I was having a little bit of a problem with the Johnson & Dow making it past this little corner right here on the Remington.
Yeah.
It wasn't on this one. It was on this one. I actually had to sand that down a little bit right there. Round it off just a little bit.
Yeah, the Walker has a problem with a lot of conicals too, because it has a point on there that catches, and you got to modify it a little bit with a Dremel tool.
But this one doesn't have that problem.
Oh, okay.
I just think it's not quality control in these things suck.
What's the date codes on them?
I'm trying to find it. I gotta remember where the hell they are. It's not it. I gotta remember where that damn thing is. Ah, here it is. This one is, I believe, a 2017-ish.
What's the date code read off as?
I can't remember wait, this is the date code, right? Well, it's 201. It's a 7 or a weird 8.
It should have a little square box that's got 2 letters in it.
CT. I believe that's 2017 or 2018.
Give me a second here. I gotta find the.
This one is a 2017 and has the exact same thing on it. But
CT is 2018.
oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
Because I don't know how well you're gonna be able to see it.
Hang
But
on a second here. I ain't looking at the screen.
okay.
Let me highlight you. Go ahead.
Uh, dude, that says CT on it.
Yeah. What's
And
the other one say? That looks
CT.
like both of them are CT.
Yeah, but
Oh,
on this one, as you can tell, you can't really see the date. I don't know. I'm
that
trying to.
must be a new thing that they're putting the actual dates on there because usually it's just the date codes.
Yeah, this one, as you, I don't know if you can. We'll be able to see it either, but it says 2017.
Oh, I'll be damned. And then the generator or the date code thing I'm looking at says CT is 2018.
Oh, you can see it. Okay. Well,
Because this year is CU, next year is CZ, and then starting in 2021 they go to D, DA, DB, DC.
uh,
So the next decade will be the D class, I guess.
that's what. Oh, I'm thinking this one was probably late 2017, right as they switched. Only thing I can think of. And he got stamped wrong, or they had already set the tooling up in the barrel, and had been sitting back for a while waiting to be
Doesn't mean
inspected.
the barrel wasn't made in 2017 and the rest of the gun was put together on parts made later either.
Yeah, that is true.
That could be the reason why it doesn't want to. If it's the one that doesn't work right, it could be that was an end of the year leftover parts gun.
No, the one that's this one this one works perfectly.
Oh, okay.
It's the 2018 that doesn't work with that unless I have this cartridge conversion in it. Which, by the way, the cartridge conversion, everyone's saying, "Oh, it won't work past the 2015 model." It works smoothly in that. I mean, if I was to do this in that other one, those little pins would be catching and all that stuff.
Right.
And it is empty for anyone that is wondering. See?
Well, I tell you what, as dead as it is and as tired as it is, I think I'm going to call it here in about 5 minutes.
All right. It's fine with me. I gotta.
Michael is something must have come up with Michael. He hasn't responded to me, and Santee, I didn't think I'd get him. And Dustin said he wasn't going to come on, so.
Well, I've made my own little dowel for my sharps because I couldn't find anyone that made them. Doug Powell says, "Night, fellas. Night." This is what I used all day to make my paper cartridges.
I used a 44 Magnum case.
I don't have a 44 Magnum, so I don't have a 44 Magnum case.
All you got to do is find a spent case.
I don't go to public ranges.
I'm sure you can find somebody that can find you a spare 44 mag case.
I probably could.
But you can take that and you set your ball up on the end of that. And you can take a cigarette paper and you just wrap that around there and twist it around the ball. And then you pull the 44 mag case out and you dump powder in it and you twist the other end off. And when you're ready to fire, you take that little tail and you bite it off and you stick it in the chamber and ram it down and you're good to go.
Oh, you're talking about for cap and ball?
Yep.
Oh, what I did just basically took what is this, like, I don't even know what size it is, but it's a very tiny dowel. Like the tiniest dowel I could find. Hold on, I'll put it in here.
Is that you or me?
I think that's you.
Yeah, it was.
That was definitely you because that wasn't me.
Oh, it was a buddy I sent the link to this thing. He's asking me to tell me about the show. Well, the show's damn near over. Good timing. Oh, sounds like everybody's signing off saying goodnight. So,
Yeah, but basically what I did do could just take that and make it to where it would just barely fit the top little part right here, and just kind of taper it down today.
as
Works. I mean, works.
long as they work, that's all that matters.
Keeping my little on my hip shooting bag.
So, anyway. Well, I'm going to call it, gents. So, for those of you that are watching, thanks for watching. And then next week we'll do this at the same time, same place, Wednesday night, 8 p.m. We was a little late tonight because I had other things going on. But, yeah, next Wednesday, 8 p.m., we'll try to do this again. And we'll hopefully have some more people on here because this one I was a little slow announcing. But hopefully now we can get back into a regular schedule. So anyway, thank you all for tuning in, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Not everyone.